Good morning, Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for June 2024. All right, so let's dive right in. I've already cut your decks, and I've shuffled them all 5 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date 06/2024. So let's dive right in. All right, we are starting the reading off with the Tower. Okay. So just don't mind me. I'm still getting acquainted with all these images because this is a fairly new deck. It's very beautiful. It's the Tarot of Mystical Moments, if anyone wants to know. So here we have the Tower. The Tower is not necessarily a bad thing. It can signify the breaking down of things that haven't been working out, or things need to crumble in order to be able to build something of better foundation. Okay. So this could be a lot of different things. We'll have to get some more cards to kind of clarify. This can be crumbling of relationships, okay? Like perhaps between a romantic relationship. It can be the dissolving of relationships in general, like relationships you have with family members or with friend groups because you are elevating in consciousness, okay? Or it could be the crumbling of the world around us, which is happening, the financial system, or your life in general. This is a needed collapse. This is a needed dissolving, because the tower it's like the Tower of Babel. Like it's getting too high up in the sky where you're not in reality anymore. And you need to be brought back down to earth, in a sense. Okay, so these things can be catalysts for big change in our life. This crumbling of a structure in our life that is no longer serving us anymore. This could be the government, this could be the financial system, like I said, but this, like I mentioned, it could be also friend groups or what you do for a living or how you spend your time. You are changing, Sagittarius. You are changing, and you are realizing that things that you've resonated with before are not resonating with you anymore. And you maybe don't you're not in alignment with your friends anymore. You don't like doing the same things with anymore. You've outgrown situations, okay? See, she's too big. She doesn't, it's like Alice in Wonderland, right? She doesn't fit in these house anymore. You need to crumble it. You need to build something better where you fit in. But it's not about fitting in, but like where you fit, where you're in alignment with, what you resonate with. And you need to let go during this process. Stop trying to hold it together. Stop trying to hold things that don't work or are not resonating with you or not in alignment with you. Relationships, work that is not in alignment with your values and where your heart is at. Maybe you need to make money, but you need to start looking at other things that are in alignment. You need to maybe build something of your own with a solid foundation where you don't have to rely on other people. Like I mentioned all the time in the past, like on other videos, that in the last 2 years, I was laid off twice. In the meantime, I was like working on the sidelines, like when I had spare time on this business plan of mine. And after I had this really good job, was paying really good money, and I got laid off after 6 months because they made bad business choices. Then I was almost a year unemployed and continued working on my business plan. Got another job, learned some cool stuff, but got laid off after 6 months too. And that was below my pay grade, what I was worth, but I had to work. And I was maybe like, I was always still looking for another external job while working on this business plan. And I was like, after the second time I got laid off, I was like, maybe this is the universe keeping on crumbling these things that I'm not supposed to be focusing on. I'm not supposed to be working for other people anymore. People keep laying me off. I don't want to put my life in other people's hands anymore. And if I keep, because then they have the power of my life in their control. And maybe the universe is keeping on dissolving these situations. It keeps collapsing these situations I put myself in because I am meant to pursue things of my own. Maybe, and then I started pursuing this business plan that I had. Okay, so stop holding on to things that are crumbling around you. Okay, you can feel the emotion of being upset when things happen, but think about what is the message that is coming through here. Is the universe trying to tell you that these things are not in alignment anymore and they are impeding on your ability? If you're holding on to things that are not working, it's impeding on your ability to reach your full actualization and your full potential. So it served its purpose for the time that you had it in your life, but now it's time to let go and maybe create something of your own that's built on a solid foundation. On the normal Rider-Waite deck, there are two people. One is jumping out of the building, of the tower, and one is pushed out or falling out of the window. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be the one that's taking your own, like seeing the opportunity to perhaps survive a situation, like survive this tower moment, like, you know, utilizing it to your own advantage to take an opportunity to make something of your own? You're jumping out of that window before it's too late? Or are you going to be pushed out and be the product of your external environment? Where is your locus of control, Sagittarius? Do you have an internal locus of control where you are in control of your life and your internal state? Or do you have an external locus of control where you are a victim or a product of your external environment and everything is the fault of the world? Are you going to just wait around for someone else to hire you or for someone else to show you love when you need to love yourself, kind of thing? Do you understand? Let's keep moving here. Next, we have the Ace of Swords. I've never seen this one yet. You will always have yourself. That's all you can trust in the world. Sorry to say. As you get older, you start learning these things. Like, yes, there might be people that you love and that there might be a select few people, maybe one or two in your life that you can actually trust with your life. But I don't have many friends at all. And I've learned this, the more real people are, the less people they are friends with. And that might be different for everybody. This is a general reading. But you see how like the snail or like a sea creature that has a shell, like a crab, they have their house on their body. Whatever they need is always with them. And the tower, you have the tower, and then we have the ace, right? The ace is the start of something new. And the swords are a card that is symbolize ideas, ideologies, ways of thinking, thoughts, processes, clarity. You see how there's smoke and her hair is actually smoke? Her hair of the building, her old house is burning, is smoke. And now your new hair, you got a new house. You got a new home. You grew your own new home. And it's now with you all the time. It can't be burnt down. All you need is yourself and your thoughts, because your thoughts, like I said, you have an internal locus of control or you have an external locus of control. You are in control now. You need to let go of what is dissolving around you. Don't waste your time focusing on things you cannot control. Focus on things you can. You can build your own new self, a new life. You are having a lot of clarity with what you want your future self to be. And what a prime opportunity to build something of quality when everything else is dissolving around you. You need to see the silver lining here. When things are collapsing, it is a perfect opportunity for you to build yourself into whatever you want to be. This is a lesser interpretation of the Justice card as well. So perhaps this is all karmic justice coming to you. Look at this collapse as a blessing, because now you're being able to create yourself from the start. What is that going to look like for you? That is in more alignment, your new life, you're building your own new life and your own new stability here. And it's in alignment with your values and your ideology and how you think, your philosophy on life. Very interesting. Aces are a brand new start, right? And then we have the Two of Wands. This came up for Aries as well. You have the whole, everything's collapsing, things are like dissolving. That you have a new opportunity to create your own life, create the stability in your own life so you don't have to rely on other people. You have the world in your hands. You have unlimited possibilities here. You have the ability to create something that is in alignment and that resonates with who your true essence is. And, even if something that is that you're working on, or like, you're feeling that you're not in a place where because things are not working, it seems that things are not working out for you because of this Tower. But this is a blessing in disguise. And I'm getting the message that you need to remember not to compare yourself to other people. We're all on our own journey here. And you're being asked to reflect upon how far you've come over the last month, over the last 6 months, year, 5 years, 10 years. How far you've changed, how much you've changed. Maybe in the past you used to hold on to things a lot more, and now you are seeing things more clearly. Make an inventory of all of your accomplishments that, So this is what Aries had got as well. It's like, before you start on the process of your new endeavor, okay, it doesn't have to be a long pause, but we don't always have, even if things are collapsing, we don't have to always be on to the next project. If you have the capability, perhaps take some time out to reflect on how far you've come and be proud of yourself and to enjoy your present moment. Maybe because the next part is going to be busy. But even if it's just taking a respite, a short amount of time, if you are not able to take a longer amount of time to revel in your accomplishments, do that. Even if it's just a weekend before you start trying to create your new life, stepping into this Ace of Swords energy. Let it go and be free, even if it's just for a day. All right, let's see what else we got here. The Tower, we have the Four of Coins. All right, so I'm going to mention it. This looks like a bank. So maybe there is going to be some banking collapses here during the month of June. I wouldn't be surprised. So My message to you, Sagittarius, would be to perhaps keep, this is not financial advice, but this is just a suggestion, to keep the money that you need for bills and stuff in the bank. But maybe if you can, start looking at other means to hold your money, or other ways to hold your money. There are commodities like gold and silver, where you actually have it in your control. You can have other like external custodies of this stuff, but just be mindful where you have your money, because in the past, the governments, especially in the United States and then Canada, have had bailouts with the banks, right? That's when the government bailed them out. But a lot of what's coming up in the financial reset and the financial collapse is bail-ins. And you know what that means? When they use the client's money to bail themselves out. And then your money is gone. They don't have your money. And they don't even have your money right now anyways. Fractional reserve banking, you deposit your money and they only need to keep like 1% or of your money or whatever, and then they just lend it out to other people. This is the debt society that we live in. They don't have everyone's money in the bank. They only are needed to have a fraction of what you deposit in. And then so just be careful, please. Look into blockchain. I did some videos about the new financial system down in my channel. It's like very short videos, and then I have links to like my research videos that I did on BRICS and the collapsing system. So I'll leave this here. If you want to check them out, go ahead. Maybe I'll put the links down in the description box for this video too. But yeah, just make sure, like, do you see how he has your money? Just putting it out there, all right? Be careful. Oh, we have another tower. Okay, we have another tower now. So this is a big catalyst change month for you. And does not mean it's bad. It does not mean it's bad. Because on a normal Rider-Waite deck here, he's very, like, maybe money is tight right now. But that if the money is tight right now, you're on the precipice of a big change, the start of something new that's probably going to have money start coming in. But you're being very frugal right now, and that's fine because he's holding on to these pentacles. But also, he's sitting in front of this city and his feet are grounded. There's pentacles where his feet are, and the rest of the pentacles are like the chakras for him. So things that are crumbling right now are not serving you. You're being asked to leave them and to align yourself with something that is more in alignment with your true self and your values and your potential. All right. And we have the tower twice here. So this is like, this month is a big catalyst of change for you. So how can you make this positive, Sagittarius? It's all in our perspective. It's all in our mind. You can see yourself as a victim, or you can see the opportunity in this situation. And then with the Two of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups can be quite an emotional queen, but she's very in tune with her emotions. So you're being asked to tap into your psychic abilities, your intuition, your clairvoyance, your clairsentience, your clairaudience, your telepathy, and try to see the signs, symbols, synchronicities that the universe is trying to show you, the nudges, the knowings, the inklings, the increased intuition and psychic abilities and all of that. Pay attention to your dreams. And you know, like, yeah, you need to pay attention to what is going on in the world with respects to these towers as well, like in the banking, okay? Because there's clues everywhere. They put information out everywhere about what's happening or what's going to happen as well. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, and she, on a normal Rider-Waite deck, she's holding this huge cup, and it is more looks like a trophy. And she will do anything to protect the things that she holds dear to her heart and what she cherishes and what is in alignment with her heart. So you are really being called to reflect upon and to analyze and to go utilize this catalyst of change here that is happening for you to really align yourself with things that are important to you, that are in alignment with your values and your heart, so that you can lead your heart and live a life of pure intention and positivity. All right. Like your world is in your hands. Like you have unlimited possibilities here. Make a wish upon a star. What do you want your new life to be? We're going to end off here with a spirit card of animal spirit card, sorry. And it's the Heron, and it's all about patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Like I said, just like Aries, you're being asked to pause and reflect upon how far you've come and to kind of do some preventative maintenance on your soul before you move on to the next thing, to process everything that you've gone through. Step confidently toward your purpose. What is in alignment with your heart? Patience will bring you rewards. Patience, grace, introspection, watchfulness, wary, truth, supreme hunter, courage, magnificence, and feelings, like the Queen of Cups. Herons live in two worlds at the same time. Their feet are planted in the watery world of intuition, and their head is in the sky of the mind, right? So we have the Queen of Cups, intuition, and the Ace of Swords, the mind, the thoughts, okay? They stand for long hours staring into the water and their own reflection. Introspection helps Heron people know themselves and understand others. Take that time. They need to be careful not to let self-absorption turn into self-criticism. The Heron is usually solitary and loves the peace of quiet of isolation. They can be very happy alone. Their shyness is not weakness, but self-preservation. So far the fire signs are being asked to take some time out. If you are a Heron person, you are intuitive, thoughtful, graceful, and authentic. You are a natural philosopher, Sagittarius, and ponder the deeper meanings of existence. Yes. You are aware and watchful, and these traits help keep you safe. Focusing on your goals assures that all your needs will be met. Heron people know how to wait for opportunities to arrive. Their patience is a virtue. Those with Heron as totem have an elegant manner that is their natural way of being. Heron people know how to look within to find answers that can lead them to their dreams. If Heron glides into your world, take some quiet time in self-reflection and ask the wise Heron to help you know yourself, your strengths, and the paths to your purpose. Some things to keep in mind are: don't let your introspection turn into self-criticism. Focus on your strengths. Don't let your frustration with others' inadequacies swamp your joy of living. Have you forgotten your needs for solitude and quiet? Take some time alone to find balance. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Sagittarius, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your month, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for the energy you've brought me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful month. Bye.